Hello, dear listener, and welcome to this quiet space we share, as the day prepares to gently fold into night. Tonight we drift into the embrace of a melody, a thought, a feeling, captured in the evocative title. Sleep, dearie, sleep. Close your eyes now, if you feel comfortable, or simply soften your gaze. Allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to relax, and your breath to deepen, slowing, expanding, inviting peace. Feel the quiet hum of your own being, a gentle presence in this moment. Sleep, dearie, sleep. It's a phrase that carries the weight of history, the tender whisper of a lullaby, and the profound solemnity of a final farewell. It is, at its heart, a traditional Scottish lament for the bagpipes, a tune that has echoed across glens and battlefields, a signal call for Highland Army regiments. Think of that sound for a moment, the mournful, yet incredibly rich and resonant tone of the pipes. It's a sound that can stir the soul, and yet, in this specific melody, it carries an undeniable invitation to rest. This same ancient tune gained a quiet, profound prominence when it was played at the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II in September of 2022. Imagine the scene, the grandeur, the solemnity, and then, the solitary, poignant sound of the Queen's own piper, Warrant Officer Class 1 Paul Burns, performing this lament. It's an interesting, almost paradoxical image, isn't it? This very same piper, whose daily task was to play the bagpipes outside the Queen's window each morning to wake her up, was now playing this very same tune as a final, eternal lullaby. The music that once called her to the dawn of a new day, now guided her to the ultimate, tranquil sleep. This beautiful duality lies at the very core of Sleep, dearie, sleep. It is described as being part lullaby and part lament. A lullaby, soft and comforting, sung to soothe a child into slumber, to promise safety and rest. A lament, on the other hand, is a passionate expression of grief or sorrow, often for one who has passed, marking the end, the finality. Yet both share a common thread: they acknowledge a profound transition, a movement from one state to another, often one of vulnerability, requiring a guiding hand, a comforting sound. Let's lean into the words, the simple, profound lyrics that accompany this powerful tune, though it is often played without them. Soldier, lie down on your wee pickle straw. It's not very broad and it's not very braw. But soldier, it's better than nothing at all. So sleep, soldier, sleep. And then, with a gentle shift, dearie, lie down on your wee pickle straw. It's not very broad and it's not very braw. But dearie, it's better than nothing at all. So sleep, dearie, sleep. Sleep, dearie, sleep. Let the images these words evoke settle softly in your mind. Your wee pickle straw. Such a humble, almost stark image. A small, simple bed, perhaps not broad, not grand, not braw, as the Scots say, meaning handsome or fine. Yet, the profound reassurance lies in the next line. But it's better than nothing at all. And then, the loving, gentle command, the invitation. Sleep, soldier, sleep. Sleep, dearie, sleep. This is a profound philosophical statement about sleep itself. It tells us that regardless of our circumstances, our station in life, our comfort, or our struggles, sleep is a fundamental, non-negotiable human need. It doesn't demand a king's bed or a luxurious chamber. It asks only for a place, however humble, to lay your head. It reminds us that the simple act of lying down, of surrendering to the natural rhythm of the body, is precious, even if it feels like nothing at all, compared to the grandeur of waking life. Think of the soldier, weary from the day's march, the burdens of duty, perhaps the stress of conflict. To him, the instruction to lie down is not merely physical, it's an invitation to lay down his worries, his watchfulness, his heavy load. It's permission to be vulnerable, to let go of the constant vigil. And then, the shift to dearie. This term of endearment broadens the message, making it universal. It speaks to all of us, no matter our battles or our triumphs. We are all dearies, in need of rest, of replenishment, of a peaceful retreat from the world. The Gaelic title for this tune is Cadal Mo Gael, which translates as Sleep, my love. Sleep, my love. How much tenderness and care is wrapped up in those three simple words. It's a profound offering of comfort, a gentle command whispered from one heart to another. It transforms the act of sleeping from a mere biological necessity into an act of love, of self-care, and of being cared for. It suggests that even in our deepest solitude, as we enter the realm of dreams, we are held, we are cherished. Let's delve deeper into this universal phenomenon, this intricate dance between our waking and sleeping selves. What is this sleep that we are so gently, yet firmly, encouraged to embrace? From a philosophical perspective, sleep is a nightly journey into the unknown. It is a surrender of control, a leap of faith into unconsciousness. For hours, we relinquish our hold on the tangible world, on our thoughts, on our very identity, trusting that we will return, refreshed and renewed. It's a miniature death and rebirth, a daily cycle that mirrors the grander cycles of nature, of life and ending, of darkness and light. In sleep, the distinctions of the day dissolve. The soldier and the queen, the rich and the poor, the weary and the well, all eventually seek that humble. We pickle straw. In this, sleep is a great equalizer. It reminds us of our shared humanity, our fundamental vulnerability, and our universal need for restoration. The struggles of the day, the worries that cling to our minds, the tasks undone, for a precious few hours, they must all be laid aside. This act of laying aside is crucial. We often carry our days with us into the night, replaying conversations, strategizing for tomorrow, worrying about the past. But the lullaby of Sleep, Dearie Sleep urges us to release these burdens. Imagine placing each thought, each concern, each worry into a small, soft cloud, and watching it drift gently away, dissolving into the vast, quiet expanse of the night sky. Feel your muscles soften as you do this, sensing the subtle relaxation that comes with letting go. From a scientific perspective, sleep is far from a passive state. It is an incredibly active and complex process, a biological imperative that our bodies and minds desperately need to function. It's a symphony of brain waves, hormones, and cellular repair, working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep us healthy, vibrant, and capable. Our internal clock, the circadian rhythm, orchestrates this nightly transition. Governed primarily by light and darkness, it signals to our bodies when it's time to wind down. As dusk settles, our pineal gland begins to produce melatonin, often called the hormone of darkness, gently nudging us towards drowsiness. Adenosine, a chemical that builds up in the brain during waking hours, also contributes to our sleep drive, reminding us of the accumulating need for rest. Once we begin to drift off, our sleep unfolds in fascinating stages. We move through cycles of NREM, or non-rapid eye movement sleep, and REM, or rapid eye movement sleep, each with its own crucial functions. The first stage of NREM is a light sleep, a gentle descent. Our brain waves begin to slow, our muscles relax, and we might experience sudden muscle jerks as we transition. It's that fleeting moment between wakefulness and true slumber, often where we feel as if we're floating or lightly dreaming. Next, we move into NREM stage 2. This is still light sleep, but our body temperature drops, our heart rate slows, and our brain produces sleep spindles and K-complexes, bursts of brain activity that are thought to play a role in memory consolidation and protecting our sleep from external disturbances. Imagine your brain beginning its quiet, meticulous work of sorting and filing the day's experiences. Then comes the deepest, most restorative phases of NREM sleep, stages 3 and 4, often referred to as slow-wave sleep or deep sleep. During these stages, our brain produces very slow, high-amplitude delta waves. This is where the magic of physical restoration truly happens. Our bodies repair and regrow tissues, build bone and muscle, and strengthen the immune system. Hormones crucial for growth and appetite regulation are released. This is the period where we feel most refreshed upon waking, having allowed our physical selves to profoundly rejuvenate. It's like the body's meticulous maintenance crew, working through the night, ensuring everything is in perfect order for the new day. Following these NREM stages, we transition into REM sleep. This is often where our most vivid dreams occur. During REM, our brain activity actually resembles that of a waking state, but our muscles become temporarily paralyzed, preventing us from acting out our dreams. Our eyes, however, dart back and forth rapidly beneath our eyelids. REM sleep is critical for cognitive functions, memory consolidation, learning, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. It's as if your brain is replaying and processing the day's events, strengthening neural connections, and making sense of the emotional landscape of your life. It helps us integrate new information, consolidate skills, and even improve our creativity. Imagine your brain, during REM sleep, like a master storyteller, weaving the threads of your daily experiences into narratives, sometimes fantastical, sometimes utterly mundane, but always purposeful. It's a profound testament to the quiet, powerful work that unfolds within us each night, completely without our conscious awareness. These cycles of NREM and REM repeat several times throughout the night, with the proportion of deep sleep decreasing and REM sleep increasing as the night progresses. A typical night of healthy sleep consists of 4 to 6 such cycles, each lasting approximately 90 to 110 minutes. The benefits of this intricate nightly process are immense, stretching far beyond simply feeling rested. Quality sleep strengthens our immune system, making us more resilient to illness. It enhances our mood, reducing irritability and improving our ability to cope with stress. Cognitively, it sharpens our focus, improves our decision-making, and boosts our creativity. Physically, it helps regulate our metabolism, manage our weight, and supports cardiovascular health. Perhaps one of the most remarkable discoveries about sleep is the glymphatic system. While we sleep, our brain literally cleans itself. The glymphatic system, a waste clearance pathway unique to the brain, becomes significantly more active during sleep. It flushes out metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours, including amyloid beta, a protein implicated in Alzheimer's disease. So as you sleep, dearie sleep, your brain is not just resting, it's undergoing a vital detoxification process, preparing itself for optimal function the next day. It's a true internal spring cleaning, happening every single night. When we consider the historical and cultural context of sleep, dearie sleep, as a lament, a last post or tap signal call in Highland Army regiments, we see another layer of meaning. The last post is a bugle call played at military funerals and ceremonies of remembrance, signifying the end of the day's work and the final rest. This melody, too, serves that solemn purpose, a musical benediction for those who have finished their earthly duties. It's a profound connection between the rest of the night and the eternal rest, imbued with respect and honor. Even in popular culture, this tune continues to resonate. Sleep, Dearie Sleep was the title of the series finale of The Crown, where the Queen was depicted planning her own funeral, alongside the wedding of Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles. This again highlights the theme of life's grand transitions, the intertwining of joy and sorrow, beginnings and endings, all underscored by the fundamental human experience of rest and passage. The idea of planning one's final rest, A conscious embrace of the inevitable mirrors the conscious decision we make each night to surrender to sleep. So, as you prepare to cross the threshold into your own sleep tonight, remember the gentle wisdom of sleep, dearie, sleep. Remember the soldier, the dearie, finding rest on a wee pickle straw. Let go of the need for perfection, for an ideal setting. Simply embrace the quiet space you have. Remember the tender command. Sleep, my love. Offer that love to yourself, allowing yourself the profound grace of rest. You are worthy of this peace, this nightly renewal. Remember the Queen's Piper, whose morning task was to awaken, and whose final, sacred duty was to guide into eternal slumber. Life is a series of awakenings and rests, each essential, each holding its own beauty. Feel the deep relaxation spreading through your body now, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Your breath flows in a steady, calming rhythm, a gentle tide washing over you. Each exhale releases a little more tension, a little more worry, allowing you to sink deeper into the comfort of your bed. Your mind, too, can begin to quiet. Imagine it as a vast, serene lake. The ripples of your daily thoughts are now slowly settling, becoming still. The surface is becoming smooth, reflecting only the soft, ambient glow of the moon, or the gentle darkness of the night. Embrace this time as a precious gift. A gift of repair, of healing, of memory consolidation, of emotional regulation. A gift that allows your brain to cleanse itself, your body to rejuvenate, and your spirit to find stillness. Allow any lingering thoughts to simply float by, like clouds in the sky, without judgment, without attachment. You can return to them tomorrow, if they still hold importance. For now, it is time to rest. Sleep, dearie, sleep. It's not just a melody, it's an ancient blessing, a timeless truth. It's the profound understanding that to truly live, we must also truly rest. As you drift now, let the gentle current of sleep carry you. Feel the weight of your body pressing softly against your mattress, fully supported, fully at ease. Allow your breath to guide you, a silent, rhythmic lullaby from within. May your sleep be deep, restorative, and peaceful. May you awaken feeling refreshed, renewed, and ready for whatever the new day may bring. Until we meet again in this quiet space, take gentle care, dear listener. Sleep, dearie, sleep. Sleep, my love.